Hello everyone. So I'm showing you here some of the products I'm going to be working with today. That's my photo. It's of my niece in January, and she was having so much fun with me reading her Where the Wild Things Are. So I knew that I could use these Paper House production products to document this fun stage we were at with her. And I'm showing you here some of the paper collection for Where the Wild Things Are for paper issue, or not paper issues, Paper House Productions. Oops, wrong store. The kit comes with these cute little puffy stickers, and then I also pulled a couple things, just these 3 things from my stash, and some punches from my stash. Punches are the featured product in the Rediscover Your Stash Facebook group, and I'm going to use these heart punches to create some fun little embellishment clusters. So I'm going to start by cutting this paper down. This is going to be an 8.5 by 11 layout, and I just wanted the top where the text was on this particular pattern paper. I didn't want the elements at the bottom. And I'm going to use this as my background as well. So I'm going to take these 2 pieces of paper and layer them up to kind of create my own background. I love these leaves, but they're a little bit busy to be a whole background piece. And so I thought that that nice text print would work to lighten and brighten up my scrapbook page design. You can use this with any kind of papers. If you discover that you have a pattern paper that you like, but it's super busy, this would be a great way to kind of show it off while not ending up with something that's a very kind of dark, heavy, or busy layout. So I wanted to use this one 3x4 card that is the beginning or part of the book, and I decided that behind these 2 elements, my photo and that card, I wanted to do some nice layers. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these 2 pattern papers. One is just this navy blue with a star, and this one has a nice text print. And then to keep my photos from getting lost, I'm going to back both my photo and that card with just a nice thin white cardstock background. So if one of the things I really like is that when you have these kind of dark or busy patterns that maybe you don't dislike them, but you know you don't like a dark page. I really don't care for a page that's very dark. Then these are some great things you can do to bring some of that light into it. Of course, if you're using a color or a background that is, if you're using a collection that's not white-based, you might want to go with a cream color or a craft color to add that little bit of solid definition between your photo and your layers. But this was a nice white-based layout. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick all of these elements down now, and I'm going to create a little shelf for my title to sit. So I'm going to place these layers and this photo in a column, and then I'll have a little L-shaped place to hold my title. And then I'm just going to use the sticker sheet that comes in the Where the Wild Things Are collection kit to spell out my title, and my title is going to be really simple. It's just going to be read me a story, question mark. I'm going to put all of my journaling onto this little journaling spot that's also part of the cardstock sticker sheet. And I'm writing on that using a Project Life Slick Writer, the fine tip pen, because this particular sticker sheet is that glossy paper that you'll have a hard time writing with just a regular ballpoint pen. This is another piece of the cut apart, that 3x4 cut apart sheet, and I decided it would make a nice home to kind of tuck in there under my title and then add my journaling. So I'm just going to kind of pop it in there behind the layers, trying to decide what layer and how I want it to be positioned. And then I'm going to use some foam squares, and I'm going to put my journaling right on top of that little circle so we have a nice journaling spot. And to give it some dimension and so that it doesn't get lost, I am going to pop it up with some pop dots. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create some layers. I'm going to create some layered hearts. So I have, these are older punches from Creative Memories. They're like the heart punches I use all the time. And all I'm doing is I'm layering 2 of the hearts, and then I am stapling them together and gluing a wood veneer piece on the top. These little wood veneer hearts are from Cooper. Oh, delusions of grandeur. The dog wants to be a YouTube superstar, and it's just not happening for him. Anyway, so what I'm doing is I am punching 2 hearts, gluing them together, stapling them, and then adding a wood veneer from Spiegel Mom Scraps. These are the Rustic Hearts wood veneers. You get a really nice package of them, and they come in all different sizes. So really simple clusters, but it'll help to start a base for some layering to create some embellishment clusters. You can see the 3 sizes, and where they are right now is where they're going to stay, and I'm just going to build up kind of around them and under them with some of the puppy stickers and other elements from the collection. I did pull this stamp set out, and I am stamping some of these little things from a Feed Your Craft stamp set. I don't think the stamp set is available anymore, but it just says like some cute little things and about reading and being at home and being cozy and different things. So I decided I would use a couple of those sentiments around, and I'm just going to stamp them onto some just basic white cardstock and cut them out. I do end up using, I think I end up using 1 or 2 of them. I think I stamped 3, but in the end, they didn't fit. Some of them didn't fit or didn't look right. So I ended up just going with, I think, 2. And then right before I started working on this layout, I had just gotten this adorable little epoxy flares. These are from Scrap and Happy Studio, which is an Etsy shop. And so each of my little embellishment clusters here is going to get 1 of those little epoxy flares. They're really fun and different, and they're flat, which I think that they would be great for traveler's notebooks. In fact, you'll probably see me use them on a couple upcoming projects in my traveler's notebooks because I just thought that they were really cute. This is the first time I've ever used them or had them. I bought just a couple sets to try, so we'll see how they work for me, but I did enjoy using them on this layout, and they did work really well. They added that little, just that little extra touch, just that little extra texture. So we've got some wood, and we've got some paper, and then we've got the puffy stickers, and then we've got this epoxy flare. So I'm just going through and creating my little embellishment clusters, and this is going to pretty much finish this up. So nice, easy page, nothing too hard. Easy products everyone should have. Nice punched clusters. Just a nice simple one for you today. So I hope you've enjoyed this video as I kind of start to finish up and add the last little bits and attach everything. Be sure to take a peek at our Rediscover Your Stash Facebook group to see some more fun little punched elements as everyone starts to share their projects during the month of December. And I will see you back very, very soon. I'm just going to let you watch me kind of pop these little last bits of embellishment in. Kind of take my time, figure out what I want to use. There were so many cute ones, but I really didn't want anything to be looking way off the page. So that really limited which embellishments were going to work for this layout, because I didn't want to have these I didn't want to have the little wild things kind of like walking off the page, and I still did end up with one that kind of is, but his friend is looking into the page, so we let that one go. Here's a nice close-up of the finished page. Have a fabulous day, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye!